how's it going, guys? Joys of Sorrow. Welcome to the Joys of Sorrow channel. Sorry, I had started having technical issues with the mic and the mixer. So, let's get right to it. Hopefully this is working properly now. So, if anybody doesn't know who the fuck Voodoo Bitch is, Voodoo Bitch is somebody on YouTube called Voodoo Child. Well, that's not his actual name. Well, when his first channel is actually this channel here, Dog Style DWJ. Dog Style DWJ is apparently some really shitty old magician whose mouth used to be a cock holster while he was in prison several times in his life, hence why he's missing the bottom front teeth. I got this, basically, this man was introduced to me by someone else when I saw him literally talking shit about people, places and things, and that really just made no sense and was nothing more than incoherent tweaker babble until I started looking into the man and looking into the background. So, apparently, let me give you guys the backstory. Long time ago, in a shitty time far away, there was a camp in a place called near a place called Slab City that is now known as B-Side. It is near the Highline Canal. There was a camp called Camp Goonies that was run by a gentleman named Michael Dibble and a couple other people. Long story short, basically this man ended up getting arrested and charged with sexual molestation of a minor. There's a few other charges added to that. The trial is still looming, and we have yet to hear what actually did happen to Michael Dibble. Now, where does Dog Style DWJ or Voodoo Child come in? Well, here's where he comes in. Voodoo Child decided to stay at Mike Dibble's, and usually people who stayed at Mike Dibble's ended up doing some kind of labor to work, to earn their keep. Dog Style was too old, too stupid, and too fucking lazy to decide to do that. And so rather than leave, he decided, well, I'm going to go ahead and put on a DJ show for a party that Dibble and others were planning for the 4th of July. So apparently Dog Style either DJ'd or played the event in exchange for staying, and as soon as Mike Dibble was arrested, Dog Style had nowhere to go. So he felt like he was robbed and tried to get money from Mike Dibble. Now, well, how the fuck are you going to get some money from somebody who's already in prison? So rather than cut his losses like a smart business person or realize, hey, I was too fucking stupid not to make a contract or some kind of invoice or business deal in writing with this gentleman for the arrangement we were making, decides to go off and blame it on other people who are just associated with Michael Dibble. One of these people being Tommy from the channel Shepherd's Treehouse. Now, back in August, Dog Style started threatening Tommy and told him that you owe me something like $400 or $600 for the initial gig, which he is, to clarify, when Shepherd's Treehouse did have a camp in that area, they were not part of the Goonies camp. As a matter of fact, Tommy's camp sits at least about a football field away from where would be the old Camp Goonies. And there was somebody in between them. So I don't really understand how the fuck he thinks he's going to go around, you know, threatening people and extorting money from people for things that, A, he has no written agreement on, B, you know, have nothing to do with the people that he originally made that agreement on to begin with, and C, an agreement that had no monetary value that he set forth. So, Mr. Dog Style did not like that Tommy was not going to pay him off, and so he decided to go on this ridiculously pathetic trolling quest on the internet to not only troll Tommy, but several people in that canal, and then eventually people of the slabs as a whole. Now, this man claims to have been in the actual slabs, you know, to have been in actual Slab City. That has still yet to be verified. And as far as I've come to gather information from people within the slabs, both my first and second time around. I have not found anybody that could verify from the slabs a legitimate claim that Dog Style ever actually lived in Slab City. Let's just pretty much put it this way. He irked me a little bit. You know, I'm not the kind of person that likes to see people bully other people, which is funny because later on he tries to turn it around and accuse me and several other people of bullying him after it's been clearly evident that he's trying to illegally extort money from somebody that had no business with him, to the point where he was making threats. You know, I kind of got myself involved in it, and I won't lie, I trolled the guy a little bit. Obviously the guy did not appreciate it. As he kept making videos and he kept bullshitting about things that were going on in Slab City as a whole, like the ignorant fucking idiot that he is, I ended up making a video. I will leave a link on the comment section after this live stream so that you guys can check out the video. It's called The Chronicles of Voodoo Bitch. Again, that is my pet name for him. Alright, let's get to what we're doing today. I know I'm sorry if there's anybody in the chat. I don't have the chat box open on my screen. My screen is the one that you guys see on the side. You know, I'm looking at Dog Style's channel right now, which, by the way, let me point out, Dog Style, obviously his music never fucking took off, and he's obviously a shitty musician if you can only get 69 subs purely based on the music that you're fucking playing. So Dog Style needed to fucking reevaluate his life, and what was the best way for him to reevaluate his life? He became a troll online called Voodoo Child. Now, by the way, Dog Style and anybody else, this is fucking pathetic, dude. You first off, you're an utter fucking racist, and if you guys watch Voodoo Child's videos consistently, he's racist, he's fucking homophobic, he's most likely xenophobic, but that has nothing to do with political leaning. That just has to do with how fucking stupid the guy is. But he's pretty much everything that is a bad example of the South, a bad example of America, a bad example of fucking, well, I guess you'd call redneck culture or hillbilly culture. He's also what I like to call a pseudo-spiritualist. And what is a pseudo-spiritualist? Well, a pseudo-spiritualist is somebody who uses little bits and pieces of shit that they read from either a book or a magazine that's supposed to be spiritual and enlightened, and somehow have thought to themselves, well, I know everything I need to know about this, or at least life, therefore this is the religion. Again, it's all just really, I want to look for, I can't find the right word for it, you know, just fuckery is but my word for it, fuckery. Alright, okay guys, now before I get into the video I'm going to talk about today, I do want to see the damn chat. Can we pop out this chat? Yes, we can. Let me pop out the chat. Hey, here we go. Hey, Desmond. Hey, Scott. Hey, Warrior. That's my top chat. Let's see, live chat. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to just minimize that for a bit. So, apparently, Voodoo Child was talking shit to Cadillac Sam. Cadillac Sam is somebody that I met on my first trip out to the slabs when I stayed at Shepherd's Treehouse. We met for a little while, nice guy. Stayed at the hostel, helped run things until the owner returned. And then he got himself out of the slabs. Sam currently has a goal to take his vehicle and his 2 dogs and cats to travel up north towards Washington. And he is doing so pretty much at the extent of the donations that he gets from his subscribers and fans. Unfortunately, Sam had a very bad situation recently, about not less, almost 48 hours ago, where he was caught by some rocks, or some rocks got caught under his van due to a landslide on the Pacific Coast Highway, along with 5 other vehicles. Which, for any of you guys who live in California like I do, and you frequent the Pacific Coast Highway, you know that that's no bullshit. Rock slides are a very notorious thing to happen there, especially now with all the rain we've been getting and a lot of the loose sediment and natural waste that's around there due to the fires that were going on in November here as well. So if you guys going down the Pacific Coast now, you'll see nothing but mud and rock, a lot of mud and rocks. I keep forgetting the name of the Caltrans. Yeah, Caltrans, the company that's in charge of taking care of our highways and shit. They do their best. However, at 2, 4 o'clock in the morning, hard to kind of call in an emergency, especially when it's raining. But anyways, guys, if you want to go help out Sam, please go to Cadillac Sam's channel and donate to Sam's PayPal. It would really help him out a lot. He is currently somewhere still here in California. I do not want to disclose his where exactly he's at right now, because if anybody doesn't know, there is issues with some trolls threatening to dox people, which we'll get to that some other time. Okay, so Hoodoo Bitch caught wind of Sam's little trip, and apparently he's not happy about it. So let's see what the fuck this inbred idiot has to say.
How y'all doing this morning? I'm the Hoodoo Man, and I'm sitting here drinking a little coffee, listening to a little elevator music.
That is not elevator music. That is some shit music for elevator music. I've never been that fucking dulled up into an elevator. Smoking dope, even though he talks shit about people that smoke dope. Alright, where are you talking?
Low lifes.
There you go.
The low lifes out yonder, the renegades that's been thrown out of Slab City by the other renegades. It's a real funny thing, you got idiots that come in there, pussy ass motherfuckers, think they can go in there and live with those mean motherfuckers, and they find out real fast that it ain't gonna happen.
No, Voodoo. It's not that they're mean motherfuckers. Not everybody out in the slabs is mean. Slab people don't fucking like dead weight. Slab people don't like serving people who are just there to start shit. Slab people don't have the fucking time to deal with a fucking idiot like you. So just because people don't want to deal with your pathetic piece of shit ass does not mean that they are terrible people. Maybe they don't want to deal with a terrible fucking person. And with all the videos you have made, you've fucking surely made it clear that you are no fucking good person, you dipshit.
What happened to Tommy Tom? He got up.
Now, two things here. Yes, Tommy technically... How would I put it? Did Tommy get kicked out of his camp? Yes. Was he actually thrown out physically by people at his camp? No. Why? Because the bitch boy who ended up leading these people to throw him out of the camp didn't have the audacity to fucking do that. Just like he doesn't have the audacity to apologize for the horse shit. But fortunately, karma caught up to his ass. Maybe that'll be a video one day. And then, let's see. Sam did not get kicked out of the slabs. Sam left out of his own will. So, if you have proof of otherwise, as I've asked you in my other videos, and if I've asked you several times before on other live streams, Voodoo Bitch, post your evidence. You got evidence of what the fuck you say, post it, but you don't. You never do. Why? Because you're just an old shit-talking, drug-addicted bitch. Yeah.
Up in there, they throwed his fucking bald-headed ass out there with a vengeance.
Wasn't very that hard to throw Tommy out when he wasn't there. This is why I say it was a bitch move on those people's parts. At least if they would have had the dignity to fucking throw them out themselves, I would have given them the merit to actually pay attention to their argument. But I have no reason to pay attention to any bitch trying to make an argument like that. Oh, went too far out. Hold on.
Under the renegades, hits that come in there, pussy ass motherfuckers, think they can go in there and live with those mean motherfuckers. And they find out real fast that.
Oh, sorry, guys. Come on. Let's redo that again.
Look what happened to Tommy Tom.
There you go.
He got up in there, they throwed his fucking bald-headed ass out there with a vengeance. Look what happened to Cadillac Sam. They just don't like the fucking bug-eyed motherfucker.
Now, actually, as far as I've come to see, to learn, Sam never really had any enemies at the slabs. No one hated Sam enough to go after him to the point of throwing him out. Did Sam have some domestic issues while he was there? Yes. Is that any of your fucking business? No. But then again, you are gonna bullshit about anything that you can for the fucking clicks and views, because you're an obviously failed musician. So.
And a whole bunch of other people around there that they run their ass out of there, made their life uncomfortable. You know, they work off intimidation because it takes an hour for the police to get there.
Why did your voice crackle at that? It almost sounds like you're speaking from personal experience, sir. But again, it's well documented that you're a fucking asshole. So anything negative that came at it your way, I'm going to have to make an educated guess and say it was well earned.
So they work off intimidation. So anyways, this morning I just want to say something about a little thing that happened to me. There's some renegades out there and their buddies and their ass lickers and ass kissers and stuff. I thought it'd be funny to send me some death threats. Well, you know, connections are connections and everything. One of the scuzz buckets out there, Cadillac Sam, he's a total fucking scuzz head. And when I said something about him, he comes back condescending and says, I ain't never messed with you.
Okay. So if he said that and that it's true or it's not true, prove him wrong.
I ain't never said a bad word about you. Well, motherfucker, I'm saying a bad word about you.
Which, let's be clear, someone's talking shit about you and you've never spoken shit to them or spoken to them at all in their fucking lives. You're the fucking asshole. And at that point, if something happens to you and people laugh at you, and you cry and try to act as the victim, as you've done so before, Voodoo bitch, you don't have the fucking moral high ground to stand as a fucking victim. You instead stand out as a punk bitch. Hence your nickname, Voodoo bitch. Okay?
I don't give a shit whether you've ever said anything about me or not. Your connection with these other people that threaten my life is real, you know, it's real thin, brother.
So, are you trying to claim or accuse Sam of sending these people to make threats at your life? Or are you just putting them at their level? Those are two different things. Now, if Sam actually made a threat towards your life, post it out, report it to the police, and do what you've got to do. But I wouldn't believe it for a fucking minute that he did, and I'd call you on your bullshit. So, on that note, police report. Oh, go fuck yourself, you shit-talking old fuck. Because that's really what the fuck this is. But let's continue.
You know, you better watch out what you do. You know, you heard me cuss old Tommy out. You probably got a laugh out of that, I'm sure. after the things Tommy said about you. But I want to tell you something. You better watch out, motherfucker, hanging around with people that are making death threats and stuff.
So you're accusing him of being associated with people, but you're not putting out the evidence that he's associated with these people. This is just called bitch talking. You are just making an accusation with no evidence, so why the fuck should we even consider this real?
To people. And you're condescending, you fucking cocksucker. You know, when you talk to me, you better show me respect.
You don't deserve it. Respect is earned, not deserved. You have done nothing to earn Cadillac Sam respect. You've done nothing to earn anybody's respect. If anything, you have done more to earn people's resentment, disgust, or disconsideration. Even maliciousness, I'll be honest with you. So if there's people out there that are threatening your life, there's people out there that want to fuck you up, you earned it, Voodoo. You earned it all by yourself. And look at your videos. Now, I want to make it clear right now that I am not encouraging anyone to threaten anybody's life. There are serious legal repercussions for shit like that in certain states and in many situations. I would not recommend anybody that's subscribed to me, that is watching this video, to go to Voodoo Bitch's channel and start making threats. However, I am also not going to stand up for someone who has been such a piece of shit and useless sack of fucking garbage on this on this website. I'm not. I don't feel bad for this piece of shit getting threatened. Like, if it is that he's getting threatened. Now, what I do think is probably going on now, I think that the same group of trolls that have threatened to dox Cause, that have doxed Zane before, that have threatened to dox other people related to the slabs, and even people who aren't related to the slabs, people who just talk to other people that like the slabs, threatening to dox and reveal their personal information. It looks like Voodoo Bitch might be one of the people who might get caught up in this. You know, now, would it be anybody else, you know, I would be coming up to the defense. But considering the subhuman garbage that Voodoo Child is, I'm not. Honestly, at this point, if someone honestly goes through with it, it'll be something I'll live stream myself having a drink too. But let's keep watching. Let me read this out. You are the dick rider. No, I'm not the dick rider, dude. Not to be mean, but Sam isn't the smartest guy on the block, but he's harmless. Yeah, Sam is good people. He's not smart, he's good people. I can say the same thing about Tommy. Tommy's not the smartest person around, but he's good people. True Scott Wood does not show proof that what he was threatened. Alright, well, let me go ahead and continue.
You fucking dump digging motherfucker, you hear me? You ain't all that.
Neither are you.
And you are a bum. You goddamn right you're a fucking bum laying up there. You're a bum fire. We're seeing a fucking bum. You're too stupid to get over on intelligent people. People like you. Let's shift gears.
No, not really. Haven't known Sam for very long, but the guy has a pretty solid work ethic. If it wasn't for his disability, which I've witnessed firsthand, I'm pretty sure the guy would probably be the average Joe like the rest of us, paying our fucking rents and shit and trying to fucking get by. But when Sam does have a serious physical disability, that as someone who's been an office manager for a while and is in charge of interviewing and employing people, you know, and I'm not saying that I discriminate people because of their disabilities, but Sam would be one of those people that I couldn't really think of where to put him, you know, unless it's a desk job. And there's too many fucking people out there these days that can have a desk job, you know. So, you know, Sam, as far as the work game goes, he's kind of limited.
You, Tommy, You know, you better shut your fucking mouth, boy. You know, you didn't really say anything that,
That's another thing, too. You're still dick riding Tommy after fucking 8 months. Still dick riding a guy after 8 months. And he talks shit about gay people.
that would get you in prison, maybe. But you better watch out what you say.
What did he say? Post it out for us.
And your boyfriend, joys of sorrow.
Oh, look, guys. He's talking about me. I'll give him a little credit, because you should at least always say something good about your enemies. He finally got my name right, guys. Finally got it right.
Oh, ain't he a proud little fat head? Thinks he's a tough bully, wanting to beat his way into the sandbox of Slab City fame.
Bully? Me? Oh, I am shocked you would say that. But I'm pretty sure that you have all the proof, all the evidence, video footage, screenshots that you're going to need to prove everything that you say about me, Voodoo bitch. I'm waiting. I've been fucking waiting for you to prove anything that I've said about you wrong since the 28th of August. It is February 10th of the next year.
They got your number, boy. Up there fucking showing off your arsenal of fucking guns and bullshit, sharpening up your knives, trying to act like you some kind of goddamn fat ninja.
Well, first off, ninjas didn't use firearms, so I couldn't really be acting like a ninja. With the exception of possibly one knife that I had on me on my last trip to the slabs, none of those were ninja-related weapons. Most of those were kukri knives, which are Nepalese, which shows that you're too fucking stupid to even know where a fucking knife comes from. What else out? The Canadian belt knife that I had in the bag that I never even took out of the bag. The Cold Steel Tanto, which is the only ninja-like weapon I had. That was my, my open carry while I was out there, which is a beautiful knife, by the way. I don't care what the fuck this guy says. That knife is beautiful, gorgeous, and you can get them for about less than $25 right now on Amazon. So, and then I had the 2 kukri machetes, which I gave one away. And I gave, no, I didn't give that one away. No, I'm sorry. I gave one to somebody else, but that's a different story. And then I had the Afghan version of a kukri, the miniature Afghan one, the one that I didn't really like, with me there at the time. Guns? You really thought that I have guns out there? Show proof of it. Again, you always talking shit without any evidence. But again, you are an idiot from the South who's been in jail, who's had too many black cocks in your mouth, which is probably why you're such a racist and such a homophobe. But let's keep going here.
You're full of shit, motherfucker. But you're knocked off.
Full of shit about what? If I had all that stuff there, how am I full of shit? Hold on a second. Sam takes care of his fare babies. I do respect that. Yes, Scott, he does. I will admit, he does take care of his fur babies. Even a little more than to my extent that I take care of my fur baby. I mean, I feed my fur baby, but I'm not gonna go fucking get my fur baby's fucking really expensive bag food. I mean, I understand where he's coming from. A lot of the cheap food that we would get on the average stores like at Walmart and shit is probably not the best food we could buy for our pets. But I do live on a budget, so but yeah, he takes care of his. Sure enough, would you hit Voodoo with your kukri?
Run it.
Who cares if you have guns? I love guns. Would I hit Voodoo with a kukri? Alright, well, sure enough, let me be clear. Anybody who comes at me with any malicious intent in my presence is going to get anything that I've got on me. Yeah, that's pretty much what it comes down to. It does not specifically, it doesn't specifically have to be a kukri, okay? But it goes, let me repeat myself again. Anybody attempting to come at me with malicious intent or malicious matter will be dealt with maliciously. It could be an equal or it could be a greater malicious act. Okay? If you think that's a threat, go get a fucking dictionary, because that is not a threat. What I'm basically saying is, you start shit with me and it gets real, I'm going to make it real even if you don't think it's real. Get it? So, Jason, why are you ass hurdle old man telling the truth about a bunch of e-begging? Let's see, Jason. Bye, bitch. Okay. I'm not gonna deal with fucking trolls here. So, I mean, I'll deal with certain trolls. Like, Charles is still welcome in my channel. I'll say that. Charles can, Charles knows when he's gonna scratch up too much of the limits. And that, the other thing I respect about Charles is Charles can take trolling and dish it. Which is one of my main reasons that I don't fucking like Dog Lips. Because Dog Lips can troll, but he can't take it back. He can't take it when people troll him. You're not a troll, dude. You're a bitch. Just like the bitch that I'm fucking talking about right now in this video.
Running your typewriter, you know, out there telling people that you're going to come and kill them and shit.
Prove it. First off, I haven't had a typewriter since I was 6. Yes, when I was 6 years old, my mother actually brought home a typewriter. And this is 1992. So I've owned a typewriter. But if you're saying that I've threatened to kill anybody, prove it. And what was the reason?
Now, I want the public to know that Joys of Sorrow has already did that to me several months back.
So where's the proof?
He threatened to come and kill me. And I don't even know this motherfucking fat-headed cocksucker.
But yet you've been talking shit to me, you've been talking shit to my friends, you've been talking shit to people that I know, and yet you expect me not to come into your face and say something, although I've never said that I'm going to kill you. And again, if you honestly are claiming that, prove it. Prove it. Because I am too fucking linguistically better than you to ever have said something so fucking stupid. Okay? I'm pretty sure that I've told you before that if you were fucking stupid enough to come out when I was there and try to be malicious to me, I probably said something like, I will be equally, if not more, malicious to you. Now, that's not a threat. That's saying, again, you start shit with me, I'm going to end it through you. Okay? So, you're obviously too stupid, uneducated, to understand basic English. So again, unless you have absolute proof that I said those words to you, you're full of shit. Which we already know you are, and honestly, I don't need to be making this video, but I'm kind of bored. It's really what's come down to. I'm bored. I was actually thinking of doing like a news thing today, but I've been having issues with fucking OBS all day. So I just needed something to do right now. So Judge reminds me of the best buddy from high school. Don't be putting down people from the South. I'm from the South. I'm proud of it. No, Softail. I'm telling him that he is the worst fucking example of somebody from the South. Let's not mix those things up. Okay? After I went to Texas, I learned the difference between what a redneck and a hillbilly is. What I've said about this motherfucker is he ain't no redneck. And he definitely is making a hillbilly. He definitely makes fucking hillbillies look like terrible, stupid people. I'm not saying they are. What do you think about George Zimmerman? I don't. So...
Sitting off in California somewhere is fucking eating boogers. I don't even know this motherfucker. And this son of a bitch told me he was going to come and kill me.
Again, prove it.
Several months ago. Remember I said several months ago I set up a system to make sure that everybody's going to be had? Well, I did. Well, there's another cocksucker out there. His name is fucking Jumping in the Trash Spanky Scrapping Dude. That's his fucking name.
The fuck does Scrapping Dude have to do with... Scrapping Dude isn't even a fucking slabber.
Another fucking bully up there swinging fist at me saying, I want to play in the Slab City sandbox and be famous. And he's a cocksucker. This
I don't know whether it's pent up homoerotic curiosities in this fucking man, or he's just that retarded. But he's either really hateful against the LGBT community, or he really wants dick. You would have thought after having a fucking black dick knock out the bottom front teeth of his mouth that he'd had enough dick in his mouth. But the amount of times that the word cock comes out of this old bastard's mouth, I think this dude wants dick. I think that's just what it comes down to. Voodoo bitch wants dick. He doesn't want to admit that he wants dick, so has to act passive aggressive. So all these male slabbers, all these male YouTubers, because he wants their dicks. What do you guys think?
Motherfucker running his mouth threatened to come and kill me too. He shouldn't have done that. Now, shit's on him. I want to tell you, this is could get serious. It really, really, really fucking could. It just depends on how far you renegades want to push and what you want to say.
So, okay. Now, I haven't finished watching the video, guys, but let's just say, for the sake of argument, I'm assuming he's right now pissy talking about the people who are making the doxing threats. Let's say that, but there's a good chance he's gonna fuck himself and say something stupid right now too.
You shouldn't push it off. I'm telling you, I'm the hoodoo man. I'm running the Hoodoo Chronicles. I'm going to say what the fuck I'm going to say. I don't give a fuck what you motherfuckers think about it. Like the slab people, like I said yesterday, y'all need to get like them, relax, and don't bother me.
I see. So, you want to talk shit about everybody. But you don't want anybody talking shit about you. You want to stir the fucking hornet's nest, but you don't want the hornets to come get you. You are infantile, stupid, sir. You are... Oh, man. You are as stupid as that fucking... whatever that character was from the original movie, The Goonies. The one with the Superman shirt. You know, the one where Mike was wearing that shirt one time on one of his streams. What the fuck is that character's name? Chunk? No, Chunks is the fat guy. Sort of the fat kid. Hey, Simmons. Hey, Scott. But, alright, chat. Who remembers the movie The Goonies? Do you remember the really ugly guy that was with the thieving mama and her 2 kids? What was that dude's name? Sloth. There you go. Dude, you are dumber than any fucking child that Sloth could ever fucking pop out of any ugly thing's twat. He could have a child with Cher and it'd still be fucking smarter than you.
You know, and the Goonies don't fuck with me neither. The Goonies don't fuck with me, the slabbers, but you little renegades out there gonna get your ass in trouble. Soils, you threaten my life.
So again, prove it. By the way, if I threatened your life, why didn't you go to the police? Because anybody who's threatened mine, I've done that. Because I'm not stupid. I understand if I go to places that I've never been to before, or that there could possibly be people of a less than savory nature, I go prepared. And one of those things is, if I'm going to go to a place where someone has claimed that they've been at, and or claimed that they know where they're at, and claim that they're going to do something to me, I report it. Why? Because if I have to get malicious with somebody, I cover my back. That's why. So again, Voodoo bitch, prove it. Because you've got nothing. You've never had anything. You've never even had a successful fucking music career. That's why you had to fucking switch from music to trolling. Because you are such a less than basic bitch that this is the only way that people will pay attention to you. And it's obviously now why. Because you are such a tremendously horrible human being in person that why the fuck would anybody want to deal with you? Seriously. And this is coming from somebody who considers themselves a pretty fucked up person to other people. I don't consider myself nice to most people. I've been thankful that people online have called me a nice person, and that people that I've met tell me that I'm a generous and nice person. I can be. It's not who I am. I'll be honest, that's not fully who I am. It's just something I can be. But let's keep going.
That makes me think that you would threaten my life again. Scrapping, you threaten my life? That makes me think you would threaten me again. Anything that goes down with you motherfuckers, I'm not responsible for it. You did it to your fucking selves.
Well, considering that I've already saved this video on my hard drive, I'll be saving it on this flash drive right here. And I'm also going to grab the flash drive that is in my keys and save it on there. And you have yet to display any actual fucking evidence or proof that we've done any fucking such thing. Here's what I can do. I can go make a fucking police report and say that you are falsely allegating me of threats. And no, it's just a report. I'm not saying that I'm going to want the police to do something to you. This is more of a precaution for me. Okay? So that if you were ever stupid enough to make a false claim, you'd be fucked. Ah, man, seriously, I don't know how some people honestly think they can go on here and talk shit and not expect anybody to ask for the receipts. Seriously, that is the beauty of these streams. That is the beauty of this fucking of the internet, of YouTube. If we see something on fucking TV or on here, and we know for a fact that whatever it is, it's full of shit, we can come on and respond to it. Now, at the same time, it's given the ability of like assholes like this to come and fucking quote all these fucking lies while he's been nothing but shit talking to people back and forth on the internet, most of them which he has never met, all because, again, he was stupid enough to make a fucking deal with somebody which fell through when that person went to jail, and then he wanted to be a bitter bitch. So, this all came from that.
She's stupid. But anyways, back to Cadillac.
Yep.
When you talk to me, motherfucker, you better talk to me like a man if you ever talk to me again. If you know anything, you better fucking tell me, because you're under the TEST, man. You're under the test, boy. You better tell, you know, you tried to con me, get me to contact you and lick on me and shit, and you said you was going to give me some information. Well, here's your chance.
You're claiming that Sam attempted to con you to get information. Sure you didn't try calling Sam out to try to get some information from him? I wonder. And what would tempt you to try to contact Sam if you dislike him so much? I'm just stroking my beard. I don't know. Alright. Shit. Oh, wow. I actually got to be out of here in a little bit, guys. So
here's your chance, boy. Give it up. Give the info up. You know, information about these people is going to do you good, because if anything ever goes down out yonder way and everything, and you got information that you didn't declare, you're going to be in fucking trouble, boy. Your cat's going to be in the pound, your dogs is going to be in the pound, and your broke ass fucking truck's going to be broke.
Wow. You want someone to lose their animals in a system where the animals can die. Can we just start calling him a puppy killer? Yeah, you know what? Voodoo Child's an animal killer. Let's go ahead and call him that. If he wants to bullshit, I guess we can do the same, right? Yeah, Voodoo Child likes to kill animals. Probably in the name Voodoo should have told you everything, right?
You won't be out there begging people for money to fix your goddamn shit because you're so fucking lazy to work. You're a sorry scumbag son of a bitch. I'd like to pat you on the head, then slap the fucking shit out of you. But anyway, motherfucker.
So you would like to perform physical violence on a disabled man? Good to know. Very good to know.
Don't come over on my channel and talk to me unless you got information, cocksucker. If you know who did this or think you know it, say it. Let's see what you got, boy. Redeem yourself to me. Or I'll talk shit about your stupid fucking ass until hell freezes, alright? So, you think about it.
So you're again publicly threatening to talk shit about somebody and continue to troll them if they don't hand you something. So are you trying to perform some sort of blackmail, Voodoo Child? Are you trying to perform blackmail on YouTube? You just admitted that you want to assault somebody on YouTube? Think your shit through, you old bitch.
You figure it out. Those insignificant motherfuckers, top.
Insignificant, but significant enough for you to make a video out of it, and to put my name on it so that you can dick ride me. Well, motherfucker, I don't like you like that.
Tom, and Joys of Sorrows, their typewriters is going to destroy their lives if they don't watch what they say. But it's too late. They've already said it.
So then what was the point of the video? You're telling people to stop talking about you, but it's already too late for them to stop talking about you, but you still want them to stop talking bad about you, but if they keep talking bad about you, they're going to do something about it, but it's already too late for them to stop because you already did something about it, you less than basic dumb fuck. Oh! Oh, you are stupid. You are less than Florida stupid. Let me put it to you that way. You are dumber than the fucking tweakers in Florida who call the police after a bad meth deal. That is how fucking stupid you are. Oh, man.
Joyce threatened my life. Scrapping threatened my life. Threatened to come down around me and shit like that. Now, you know, you motherfuckers are talking a bunch of 12-year-old baby shit. I know it's true.
But then again, a 12-year-old has more concept of the English language than you do. So if we're talking in 12, you were talking in 2, you dumb fuck.
But it's still you better watch out, man. So, there we go. Cadillac crying this morning, he was bawling. He said, "You can't accuse me of such thing as that." Instead of saying, "Oh."
I will admit, Sam did get emotional in that video, and honestly, I can't. If I'm giving Tommy shit about him being emotional when people pick on him. I gotta do the same with Sam. You know, Sam is a little more down to earth, though. I think Sam will understand that there's a bunch of people on the internet out there who are just trying to make people's lives fucking miserable, who have nothing better to do but to talk shit about most of the people in the world in a place that they don't know about, with the majority of people who they've never met, only to just be such an asshole to the point now where people are apparently threatening his life. But again, that could also be that group of trolls that are just doing it to everybody else as well. So, yeah.
Mr. Hoodoo Man, you got it wrong. I haven't done anything. I haven't said anything to anybody. See, you busted yourself. You give yourself away. You know information, boy. You do. I'm going to declare that Cadillac Sam knows information about people, inside and out. So if anybody's watching this morning or going to be watching later, they will be studying what I'm saying about what you may know about.
I don't recommend anybody studying anything you say. Dude, I've studied you. You are a fucking headache. You are a mind fuck in the sense that's how something so inbred can be that stupid. I understand that inbreeding, the reason we don't allow people to inbreed is because it makes stupid babies, but never in the fucking history of medical science have I ever encountered an individual so stupid, so pathetic, so outlandishly fucking homophobic, racist, and just a terrible excuse of subhuman garbage. Just, oh man, dude, you're like one notch away from being as inhuman as a North Korean. But, all right, we got
stuff out there.
2 seconds left.
You're in trouble, boy. Anybody that fucking loves Slab City might end up in prison. Anybody's ever been there, they might end up in prison.
And that's what comes down to it. Slab City still exists, and you're pissed about it. Okay? Alright, let's see, 5 seconds left.
This is the Hoodoo Man. I'll see y'all later.
No, I'm not using timeout anymore. This is so... Oh, man. Oh, man. Now, you guys remember not too long ago, I made several fucking comments on Voodoo Bitch's channels. Several of them. Let's see. There we go. Now, one that's been deleted, unfortunately, and I actually was trying to find it, was I challenged Voodoo Child about 5 months ago. And I challenged him for a whole month to come on my channel. We can have a Google Hangouts. He can tell his story, you know, of what really happened. Because as far as I know, the truths of that story are, he was there at Mike's camp, didn't want to do any work. So instead of doing work, he offered to do the DJ gig for the 4th of July. And then when Mike got arrested, he tried extorting other people for money. As far as those details go, I do believe that is the truth of the situation. And again, I offered him for almost a whole month to come to my channel, to have a live stream discussion, no editing, no censorship. I'd give him the floor so that he could explain what happened. And the bottomless toothed bitch was a coward. Hence the name Hoodoo Bitch. Because he is nothing more than an elder punk bitch. Okay? Alright, well, guys, again, I really wanted to do something better, you know, but I don't think my intro is working the right way. I gotta really start messing with OBS. So this coming week, really just when I'm off, you know, on my work, I'm going to actually sit down, start doing more tests. Which, by the way, starting next week, guys, if you do see more live streams of mine pop up and disappear, pop up and disappear, it will be because of that. I want to do Streamlabs. I want to try to work with Streamlabs a little bit. I am considering monetizing myself. Not so much as that I'm in dire need of money, but I did look into what I looked at all the stuff that I bought and reviewed last year. It's quite a bit of money I've spent. So, and some people do like the product reviews that I've done. So, I mean, it would really help out if I had a way to make money in order to buy those products and make out. So, I am thinking of starting to monetize my channel. If I do that, though, I'm not going to go through super chats. I don't support Google because they take away almost 30% of the money that people give to you. And YouTube as a platform really for making money is garbage. That is the honest truth. YouTube itself doesn't pay enough. So I'll be using a alternative service. Subscribestar, thus far, it seems like the best choice. It's Patreon's biggest competitor. I do not want to go onto Patreon, mainly due to the way of how Patreon disrespects both its clientele and the people who donate money to the clientele of theirs that they've been abusive about. So I do have to really think some things through, because obviously if I'm going to ask for money from people to do this, then I need to work out some things and do better for myself and the show. I'll get some better equipment, get better cameras, an actual legit mic, so that I don't have mic issues. Some stuff I already have, so it's not going to be such a grand expenditure. And I'm starting already to add up and figure out how much this is going to cost me, or what my goal will be as far as costs go. But more details to come on that. So guys, thank you for watching. If you guys like the video, hit the like button, subscribe, and pretty much have a good day.